Dubby the Penguin Story for Kids. This is the story of Dubby the Penguin. Dubby lived with his family in the coldest place in Antarctica. Dubby would go out with his family in the morning to catch fish. He used to have a lot of fun while fishing. Dubby would stand on the edge of the glacier and kept looking in the water. As soon as he saw a fish, immediately put his hand inside and would catch the fish and come out. Taking out the fish, he would shout loudly. His parents would be very happy to see him dancing and screaming like this. The joy and enthusiasm of his face was very good for his parents. His family was living happily. Then suddenly one day when they went for hunting, some hunter-gatherers came in a big ship and took Penguin's children. Hunters laid traps to catch them. Their parents were unable to do anything when they took the children away. In order to express the pain and fear inside them, they was repeatedly shouting,
"Leave them! Please leave our children! Do not take them away! They are our children!"
But they did not listen to the penguins, and they caught them in their trap. All the penguins were trapped in the trap and everyone was very scared. They put the penguins in the boat. After putting them in the boat, they started talking among themselves. One person said,
"Today we have caught a lot of penguins. It seems that this time the earnings are going to be very good. We can sell them immediately. Ha ha ha!"
Yes, you are absolutely right. This time we have caught the most penguin.
But we also have to take care that no police should catch us because we are doing an illegal act.
Penguins were listening to them and they were afraid from inside that what was going to happen to them now. One by one they took the penguins out of the trap and put them in a big cage. The cage was too big to hold 30 penguins at once, but there were only 25 penguins in the trap. After filling the penguins in the cage, they locked them inside the cage. The guard kept the key in his pocket. Cage was then picked up and placed in the lowest room of the ship. The guard sat near the door and guarded the room. All the penguins were wondering how they would get out of there. But they could not understand what they would do. That's when Dubby Penguin said to them,
I have an idea so that we can try to get out of here.
Then he told his tricks in everyone's ears. It was night time and the watchman began to sleep lightly. All the penguins were eyeing that watchman. After some time he fell asleep. As he slept, the small penguin began trying to get out between the rod of the cage. He thrust a little and came out of the cage. Everyone was happy to see that and had a smiley face. As soon as he came out of the cage, the little penguin then slowly went to the watchman. He reached near the watchman and put his hand in his pocket. As soon as he put his hand in the watchman's pocket, the watchman woke up, but due to being very sleepy, the watchman slept again. Penguin cautiously took out the key from his pocket and slowly approached the cage. He opened the lock of the cage. As soon as the lock was opened, all the penguins came out of that cage. Dubby was at the forefront and all the penguins behind him. They were all following Dubby. They slowly started moving together and reached the side of the boat. One by one, everyone was jumping. While they were leaping, there was a sound coming from the water. That watchman woke up with that splash noise. He saw that all the penguins were running, so he shouted loudly, "Get up! Get up! Wake up! They're all running from here! Get up early!" All the penguins ran quickly and jumped into the water at the sound of the guard's shout. After jumping into the water, everyone started swim fast and swam away from the ship. The people of the ship ceased to see them and they left all the penguins. Now all the penguins were following Dubby. They were afraid and were going towards their house. All the penguins had to travel a long way, yet after about one day they were back home. Their parents were very happy to see their children. And in this way Dubby saved his life and that of everyone else.